to Online Trading Academy. People of all ages learn the right way to trade stocks, options, futures, and Forex. You're taught by pro traders who are certified, currently trade, and are profitable. They show you what they do every day. How to find the right stocks, how money is made in up, sideways, and down markets, how professionals time the market, and how to limit the risk on each and every trade. So if you're sick of job stress, learn how to start working from home at Online Trading Academy. Take a free half-day class to see if it's right for you in Broward or Palm Beach. Online Trading Academy, the leader in stock trading education. Call now, 561-674-9800. 561-674-9800. 561-674-9800.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Yes, indeed, I am. And all that I am is divine within me. And all that you are, well, it's divine in you. And tonight, we are spiritually speaking. And just think, we are on the final Wednesday of 2017. So how has your 2017 been after all? Did you make a list? Did you check it twice? I'm sure Santa was recording who was naughty and nice. But what is it that you want to release in these next few days? From today till the 1st. And very ceremoniously, the first full moon of 2018 falls on January 2nd. And we have 2 full moons that are going to be with us. And we have an opportunity to create and collaborate with the universe. Not that we do not have that opportunity every day, because we do. But this is a magical time. This is the time when people's hearts are open. Their souls are ready for what's next. And this is the time that it's really good for you to have a talk with yourself. So sit yourself right down. Yes, sit yourself right down and have that conversation and say, okay, what do we need to release? What do we have in our bag of tricks that's part of our story that we need to chuck behind us and not bring to the new year? This is the time that we have that conversation with ourselves. This is the time we take stock in where we are and what we want to create. But let's not make a resolution. Let's not do that. Let's set an intention. Let's set an intention that has a power to build momentum, has the power to lead you into 2018, to reach your highest destiny for the year. Let's not resolve to release something and change something and go on a diet. Let's embrace life and all the lifestyles that fulfilled divine living has for you. Let's embrace who you are. Let's hug our authenticity. Wherever you are, give yourself a hug, just like this. Tell yourself, I love me. I'm just awesome. And remind yourself that you are a valuable asset to this world, regardless of the job, regardless of the career, regardless as to where you are at this moment in your life. You are a valuable asset. You chose to contribute to this world at this time, at this hour, and be one with everything in the universe. So you came with a mission. Well, Sarah Spiritual's talking to Mission Control right now. And we're going to be talking and seeing what your 2018 holds for you. And I'm going to be answering your questions at 1-888-565-1470. And we're going to connect and see what we want to release, what we want to create, and get a little glimpse in the future. But I'm going to give you a clue. You are creating your future. Just because I have this look into the future through the peephole of destiny, you are the one who's going to orchestrate everything. You're going to invite the right people in your life with an open heart. You're going to speak truth so you can attract others that speak truth. You're going to be your true, authentic self. You're going to do everything with love and with passion. And when fear and doubt creep in, you're going to be the courageous being that you are. You're going to summon up, like the Cowardly Lion said, courage. I've got courage. It's time to claim your courage. Some of the greatest moments in our life require quite a bit of courage. Because whenever we make a change, it's a little scary. Think of our children, or think of a little one when they change schools. They're like excited, but they're afraid. They don't know if everyone in class is going to like them. They don't know what they're stepping into. Well, that feeling stays with us. But now, because we have life experiences, because we know that we love ourselves, and every day we're learning to love new aspects of ourselves, and we're tapping into the power of love and who we are, well, imagine that we can talk to that little one inside. You can talk to the little girl, little boy who used to be afraid of that very first day at school. And you can say, hey, it's okay. I've got your hand. And I'm going to walk into the classroom of life with you. And we're going to navigate whatever life sends our way. Hand in hand, heart to heart, soul to soul. We're going to attract the people who are going to assist us on the journey. And those that are here to remind us of where we've been, we're going to bless them. We're not going to judge the situation. We're not going to hold it in fear or doubt or hurt or pain, because we've come through that. And maybe we have a little scratch from the time we fell off our bicycle that never really completely healed. But our soul is here to heal. Our heart is here to love. And we are here to give. We're all here to be of service. So you take that part of you that's a little anxious. Maybe there's something in 2017 that you're still navigating, and perhaps it's a little bumpy. And maybe you've set the intention a little further into 2018 that you're making a change. And maybe not all the aspects necessary to create the change are in place just yet. That's okay. You can do this. So be strong, be brave, be courageous, and take yourself by the hand and look into the future with me tonight and say, you see that spark of light? You see that aspect of what we desire? You see that friendship, that career, that new home, that love, that releasing of a career or a experience, whatever it is? You see that experience? We're almost there. And we're going to love it all the way there. And we're going to trust that whatever doesn't appear to be right now, that too is going to shift and change. That too is going to dissipate. And we are going to morph from this moment now to be the person that's ready to enjoy all the aspects of life before us. This is how we have conversations with self. You should be with me in my bathroom in the morning when I'm putting my mascara on. Quite the conversation goes on. And then, usually when I'm working on my right eye, I get that aspect of, Grandma, are you there? Oh, I think my dad's here. Because the mirror is a connection to the other side. And our soul always mirrors and attracts the people of this lifetime, those who've crossed over, those of other lifetimes. We bring them forward so that we can look right in the mirror and see something maybe we didn't notice before. So talk to yourself in the mirror. And I really don't care who's listening. But close the door. They won't know. And have that conversation with self. Have that conversation that maybe you wish your best friend would say to you. Maybe there's someone close to you, but they haven't said what you want them to say. We don't always need to get it from the outside, because everything we need comes from within. And it's important to us, as sustained, energetic beings, to be able to hold our own energy, to hold our own light, and to know when to dim the light a bit so that we can slip through an experience, and then when to take the light and shine it bright out into the world. It's up to us to know when to do that and how to do that. And that's the talent that we learn here on Earth, battling the density of this physical experience. And then, of course, having that wonderful experience that being human allows us to have. Imagine if you were just a speck of light. Would you have been able to eat the tasty treats you had over the holiday season? Would you be able to take in the view of the Christmas trees and hear the laughter of the children? Would you be able to feel the hug of a loved one you haven't seen in years? You see, the senses are so important to this human experience. And although at times they can get us in trouble and our emotions can run amok, they're such a valuable gift here on Earth. And something as a speck of light, as an essence of God floating in the universe, Perhaps we don't get to experience it there. But here on earth, we get to experience this experience. And our loved ones, well, they've transferred their energy into a different form. And now that they're in the heavens, in the universe, their light, their vibration is so great and blends with all the other lights. It's more than billions of Christmas tree lights all strung together, each one shining and reflecting off the other, each aspect of the light having its own unique components, all connected, some brighter shades than others, but all glowing together, one, harmoniously blending. When we go to the other side, those lights are harmony. They're the culmination of every experience that the soul has ever had, encapsulated in this bright essence of light, connected to God, connected to Source, the Creator. And when you come to this life, as you are now, there's a speck of that light within you. And when you move into this 2018 year, this beautiful holiday time, as we get ready to toast the new year, look for the light. Look for the light within you. Embrace that light. And then seek other lights that harmoniously blend just with you. And feel that vibration. And know that you're one. And when you're in like-minded energy and that vibration is comfortable, you're still one with the Source. And when you're in other lights that maybe reflect differently, maybe they don't blend the way it's comfortable for you, take a look and bless that light. And see if you really belong in that collection of light, in that collective family of souls. If not, your light will lead you down the path to another group of souls here on earth where you do fit in. You know, one of the most common statements I hear, particularly at this holiday season, is that people will tell me, I don't really fit in. And it's more evident at this holiday time. And if you're one of those people who are experiencing that disconnection, that sense of not belonging, then we understand that too, because we've all been there. We've all had that moment where our light seemed a little dim, and there really didn't seem to be any other lights in the darkness, and we don't know how we're going to find our way. And if you're one of the people who are still there, trust that there's another light coming to shine on the path so you can find your way from 2017 and have a spectacular 2018. Tonight, I welcome your phone calls at 1-888-565-1470. And I'm going to ask that you ask me one question that's in your heart, one question that's in your light energy. And let's all connect our lights together, heart to heart, soul to soul, you and me, and everyone else listening. And tell your friends on Facebook and on Twitter and on Instagram. Come on. Let's form a human string of light all across the world tonight. Tonight with me, Sarah Spiritual, from 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Use this commercial break to call your friends and tell them tune in. Because when we come back from our commercial, I have an amazing story of how I met my teacher and the miracles I saw. And I'm going to take those miracles and we're going to shine them right into your life. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with SarahSpiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? SarahSpiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune into our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
The trees
Yes, indeed. Christmas is in your heart. And love is the answer. And as we close our 2017, I'm reminded of some things in my life that have shown me the path of miracles. And before I go to the phone lines, we've got Atlanta, the Bronx, Miami, all across the nation calling in at 1-888-565-1470. So write that number down. If you're getting a busy signal, just keep trying. But tonight is an anniversary of the passing of my spiritual teacher. And I'm reminded, and I hope all of you can relate to this, I'm reminded of a time when maybe life was out of sorts. Didn't really know what was going to come next. I was going through that change. I had lost some loved ones, was going through some work, obligations, and difficulties. I had a young son, and I really didn't have too many people that I knew. I had recently relocated. Seems every time I relocate, lots of crazy things start to happen. But at this particular time, it was a time where, well, maybe I was at my darkest, my deepest, my moment when I didn't know where I was going to go. That proverbial crossroad. But unlike my story at the beginning of the show, where there's a light coming down the road, from my human side, I didn't really see any lights. And I had no knowledge of what I do today for all of you. It was very foreign to me, very removed from my life. I had my beliefs, but I didn't know that there was something spectacular and miraculous, and I had no understanding of light and energy and masters and, well, miracles. And a man met me in a computer store who I did think was peculiar. But when I look back, he was that light. And he was that light for everyone that he met. People's lives changed just by him walking in the room. And as I was privileged to sit with him for over 6 years, I got to see miracles happen. You see, he was going to die of throat cancer, and he healed himself. And that was the story he told me. And you know, everyone tells stories. And since this seemed a little removed and far out-fetched to me at the time that I met him, I was just glad that I had someone who was funny and a bright light, someone who cared to listen to me, someone who could give me some of that fatherly advice since my father passed, someone who could be that wise person in my life. So I was grateful that I had him, even though I thought he was a bit peculiar, as I guess people think I'm a bit peculiar at times. But because I didn't think I fit in most of my life, yes, that would be true. I just always had to just be me and blend the best way I could. And at times that kind of kept me to myself. So to meet someone else who was most certainly different, and for them to be that light in the darkness, on the path of choices where each choice seemed, well, more scary than the next, I was glad to know him. I got to witness things happen just by him saying it's going to be this way, even though all likelihood pointed a different way. I got to receive countless experiences of healings myself. There's the time they wanted to take my gallbladder, and the doctor said, "We're going to have to take this out." And I said, "I'll be back in 2 weeks." And he looked at me, he said, "You won't last 2 weeks." I said, "No, I just needed to know what it was so that I could fix it." And he goes, "You're not going to be able to fix this." I said, "I know, but I know someone who can. So we're good." And I skipped out of his office. And when I did go back in 2 weeks, he says, "How you feeling? You must be feeling pretty rough." I said, "No, I feel fine." So he had to do an ultrasound. There was nothing there. Whatever little stones had built up, they were gone. And there was no more pain. And I have so many stories like that. So many times, even in a court case, going through divorce, and those of you listening in divorce, you know, divorces can get a little crazy. And there was a couple of times where, well, I didn't have a lawyer. I got to be my own lawyer. Never was I ever so scared in my whole entire life. Imagine high heels and your knees are knocking. But that's okay. I had my miracle friend with me. He wasn't in the courtroom, but I knew that he said it was going to be okay. And everything he said was going to happen always happened. And my ex, well, they hired the biggest big-time lawyer in Hackensack, New Jersey ever had. Guess who won the whole entire thing? Many motions later. And yes, it was complicated, but I had to do what I believed was right. And that's where I learned courage. And it was that courage that further gave me the gusto and the belief that I could be a success in corporate America. And that I could be a VP. And that I could rise to the top, even though the industry that I was in, offshore outsourcing, call center work, customer service, well, those positions were held by men. And even though there were a lot of great people that I worked with, my teacher told me, you can do this. And I believed. You see, sometimes we just need that kind stranger that maybe when we look at them, we see their light. We see that their light is different, a little brighter, seems to encompass more. And when we're with them, our light seems to shine brighter. And it makes it easier to believe. That's why I do what I do every Wednesday. Lots of things I could do from 5 to 8 on a Wednesday night. But I come here every week. And it's 8.5 years of connecting with all of you. I think this is my 417th live show. And I do this because I want my teacher's light, the light he shared with me, the light he left with me when he passed to go to the other side. I want that light and my light to be your light in the darkness so that you never have to feel like you're alone. And I know there's only one of me. And at times it feels like there's not enough of me. And anyone who knows me knows that I do everything I can to be as available as I can for everyone who comes to me. That's why we're here on Facebook. That's why we're here on Twitter and Periscope. That's why I said call your friends. Maybe one thing I say will speak to their heart and something will change. And I may never meet them. But my light and their light will join together. And by their being in a better place, a happier place, a more harmonious place, by their finding their courage, by you finding your courage, by you understanding the power of belief and the power of intention and the power of your words, when we all come together, that's how we change the world. Because each person is an aspect of this world as it is now. So to do the work within, and then to give the gift out, as my teacher taught me, he showed me miraculous things. By the touch of a hand, cancer was healed time and time again. First time I scratched my head. Second time I went, holy crow. And by the third time I was like, wait till you see what's next. Because it was amazing. And very few people get to witness that. Very few people get to see spirit guides and angels that are so big, energetically, they fill a room. But I was just this little girl. I might have been a woman, but I was just a little girl in this corporate environment, learning how to navigate life, who had been kicked down, who didn't really know where to go, who lost her 2 best friends, her father and her grandmother, all in the same span of being pregnant with her son, to then meet someone a few years later who would change my life, who would make a difference, and would remind me who I came to be. Because I was caught up, like many of you, caught up with who I had to be in the world. And although that's great, and yes, we have the human expression so that we can enjoy everything this world has, all the success, all the abundance, all the greatness, we're here to be of service. We're here to take our hearts and bring them forward. And that's what he showed me. He reminded me why I came to planet Earth. So tonight, when you ask your question, there's so many things we could ask. Ask the question from your heart. And hear me with the spirit of love. Don't look for the answer you want to hear. Look for the answer within the answer. There's always another answer for you. You can hear the surface, or you can feel the fullness of the divine presence. Tonight I celebrate my teacher, Bill. I celebrate all of you and the light we're taking into 2018. We're going to go to commercial for just a moment. And then at 1-888-565-1470, I'm going to take your calls. And we're going to talk heart to heart, soul to soul. One question. And then let's hear from everyone. Call your friends. We are in this together. Stay with us. Do not go away. We're going to be right back.
The trees are up. Oh, the lights are shining.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? SarahSpiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Holiday time, the trees are up, all the lights are shining, everyone's heart is open.
Yes, indeed, everyone's heart is open wide, and it is Christmas time, holiday time, Hanukkah time, and we are all connected and getting ready to, ring in the new year. And if you're listening to me in your car, then we welcome your phone calls at 1-888-565-1470. Hands-free driving. Let's go. Let's pick up that phone and connect with me here live. And I welcome our callers who are on hold. We've got Atlanta, we've got New York, we've got Miami, and nationwide, all across the country. We are connecting to all of you. And those of you on Facebook, thank you for following the show and listening and interacting with us live on Facebook. And I'm going to go right to the phone lines. I've got a caller in Atlanta, and it is Tawana. Tawana, how are you tonight?
Fine, Sarah. How are you this evening?
I'm doing great, Tawana. And what is your burning New Year's question for me?
Oh, wow. Initially, we communicated on Facebook, and I was calling to finish that conversation with unlocking the chains and releasing emotions.
I love
so
that question.
I can move into 2018 healthy.
Yes, let's go into that. I do remember that Facebook conversation that we started in one of the postings that I put on my Facebook page, yes? And sometimes we can't move forward because we are held down, bound by hurt, pain, the density of the experience, and it forms chains that bind us. So, Tawana, we're going to go into a moment in your life, and we're going to just delve deep. Are you ready to delve deep so we could break free?
Yes.
Take a breath. So we're going to go to a moment in time when I'm feeling you feeling removed, you're feeling disconnected. In family, you're not feeling safe. You're feeling as if someone has stepped away from the family. You're feeling alone and not honored as a little girl. Do you know when that was, please?
Yes.
Okay. Are we about 7, 8, 9 in that vibe? Because that's what it looks like in my vision.
Probably.
Okay. Do you feel like it's a little less? What age do you think it was?
Probably around that age.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the first time I was left with my grandmother.
Okay. And that made you feel a little displaced, even though I'm sure grandmother was nice. You're feeling displaced, yes? Okay.
Yes.
And that's a little scary when we have a safe environment, and now we're taken from the safe environment and we're put somewhere else. So we're going to go to a moment when you were at your grandmother's. Do you know where you used to go when you felt afraid or you were alone and you needed to kind of regroup? Where would you go in grandmother's house?
Maybe her bedroom. I can't remember. It just seems like over this past weekend, a lot of things are buried. There's a lot of things, Sarah, I can't remember. I don't know.
That's very normal.
But I've just been emotional.
Yes, that's very, very, very normal. So what we're going to do, Tawana, is best you can remember, see your grandmother's house. You see grandmother's house in your mind? Can you kind of get a gist of it?
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to place your little girl, see your little girl sitting in one of the rooms, whatever room pops up most clearly to you, and see yourself at about the age of 7, cute as a button, but see yourself sitting in the room. And now I want you to look down at your adult self, see what you're wearing now, and we're going to go to that house, dress the way you are, and I'm going to go with you. And you're going to go to the door, and you're just going to put your hand on the door, and the door is going to open, and you're going to see your adult self, as you are, walking through the house. Now, Tawana, nobody can see you in the house. It's just you, And I'm off in the distance waiting for you, okay? And I want you and your adult self, I want you to walk to the room that you remember the best, where you, as a little girl, are sitting. And when you come to that room, Tawana, and you're at that doorway, I want you to stand there and let me know when you're there. Go ahead and go.
Okay.
Let me know when you're at the doorway.
I'm there. I'm at my grandmother's door.
Okay. And can you see your little girl self?
Yes, sitting on her bed.
Sitting on the bed. And how does the little girl look, Tawana?
Sad.
She looks sad. Okay. As you stand in the door, Tawana, I want you to let me know when she looks up at you and when she sees you, Tawana. Tell me when she sees you.
Okay, she's looking at me now.
Ask her, say, can I come in? Say it out loud.
Can I come in?
And what does she say?
She shook her head, yes.
Go sit next to her.
Okay.
Tell her not to be afraid. Tell her what you know she needs to hear. Go ahead, say it out loud.
Don't be afraid. You're going to be okay. It'll all be okay.
Tell her
And
what
she'll be back soon.
She'll be back soon, but tell her what a special little girl she is. Tell her you're such a pretty little girl.
I'm such a pretty little girl.
And you're so smart.
And you're so smart. You have a big, beautiful smile.
And you're a strong little girl.
And you're a strong little girl.
And tell her you've come so she's not alone.
I've come so you're not alone.
And to keep you safe.
And to keep you safe.
Nothing's going to happen to you.
Nothing's going to happen to you.
And I want you to tell her all the wonderful things she is that have made you into the woman that you are today. Tell her all about that.
You're so resilient. You are a very sweet person. Very strong. And you can handle just about anything. And you will grow up to be reliable.
And successful.
And successful.
And loyal.
And loyal to a fault. And very loyal.
And very loyal. And I want you to invite her to come with you to the future. Because she's been just waiting in that room for someone to come back and get her. And now you're there to get her. Ask her to come with you to the future.
Come with me now to the future.
Tell her how wonderful your life is, your job. Tell her about Atlanta. Tell her what she's coming to and the fun she's going to have.
We're going to have so much fun. I'm going to bring you with me. Oh, man.
Tell her about this new promotion that SarahSpiritual sees coming for you.
Oh, wow. Now we're both smiling.
Okay. So you're ready? Ask her to come with you.
We're ready.
Is she going to hold your hand or are you going to carry her out?
I'll carry her,
right.
Whatever it takes. She's so small.
Okay, pick her up. Give her a good hug. And carry her out. And let her know. Say, Grandma's going to be okay. Everything's okay here. I've got you now.
Grandma's going to be okay. I've got you now.
There you go. Go out the door. How do you feel?
Like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
We can feel that. I always know when you've crossed that line to go back to the future because it changes my entire breath in my body. And what happens is, my dear, is that we all of us have memories, aspects of experiences that we're holding on to. And underneath the surface, it's like the undertow trying to pull us back, so we can write that. And for some of us, the only way we survived our childhood is to not remember much. Our higher self steps in and goes, "Whoop, we're not going to let this short circuit this little one." And we move forward. And around the holidays, and also when we're ready for a spiritual breakthrough, a lot of this comes up. So I want you to keep talking to the little girl. And let her know. And if you remember something else, or someone makes you feel uncomfortable, then I want you, as you're walking away from the experience, not let it get deep within you. Talk to your little girl and say, "It's okay, I'm here with you. I know she reminds us of this or that particular experience, but it's okay, we're with you. And we're going to move forward. And I've got you and you're safe." And the more you love yourself and you honor the experiences and you allow the fragmented parts of yourself that remain in the past to come forward, the easier it's going to be for you to move forward and for you to fully enjoy all the aspects of life that you desire and feel safe throughout it all. I thank you for following up with me tonight and picking up on the question on Facebook that we had. I love the dialogues that I have with you and everyone else on Facebook. That's why I spend the time answering those questions, so that you can move forward to the future, and everyone else reading those posts, everyone knows that we're not alone and we can move to the future. And for you, my dear, in 2018, just a brief snippet, I do see an advancement in career and promotion. So whatever pace you're on, keep your head high, an eye on the goal, because the resilient, beautiful, loyal little girl is going to get there. Because really, she's been there all the while. We've just got to realize it now. I trust I've been of assistance to you.
You have. And thank you for being that brighter light for me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And keep me posted on the weather in Atlanta, because you know most of my shoes are open toe, so I can't really go there until it gets a little warmer.
Well, I guess I won't see you till about April.
Oh, sounds fine to me, so that's good. I have a couple of closed-toe shoes, but you know, I don't want to have to be out of my comfort zone. I need open-toe high heel shoes. I'm good. All right, my dear.
I do understand.
Thank you so much, honey. God bless you. Good night.
Bless you.
Happy New Year.
Good night.
Bye.
Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
1-888-565-1470. When we come back, we're going to go right to call after call after call, and I am committed to take as many calls as possible in this holiday season time as we prep for the new year of 2018, our final show of 2017. And interestingly enough, I think it's our live show of 4/17. So, wow, we're right on track. Good to know. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. I'll be right back.
The trees are up, oh, the lights are shining. Everyone's heart is open now, 'cause it's Christmas time now.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear, Health and Wealth Radio, WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton. The Health and Wealth Radio Network. Talk here. Talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. The Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
If you suffer from excruciating back pain, do not have surgery. Call Dr. Fernando Ranella, MD, and ask him about the new ozone therapy and how it can eliminate your back pain once and for all. End your suffering today. Call Dr. Fernando Ranella, the Center for Back Pain Management, 561-819-6325. That's 561-819-6325 or injectpainaway.com.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at SarahSpiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had a feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune into our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay. Let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, SarahSpiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
And we are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk. And we're being heard at 1100 AM in Atlanta. Can't forget my people in Atlanta. And speaking of Atlanta, we've got calls in Georgia, we've got Pembroke Pines, we've got the Bronx, we've got Miami, and we're going to these burning questions. So, I've got to go to Atlanta. We have a pending story going on in Atlanta, Georgia. We've got Sherry on the line. Sherry, what's new in Sherry's land? Where are you now?
Hi, Sarah. How you doing?
Good. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. And I'm sorry to hear about your friend.
Oh,
I remember that story.
Yes.
A long time ago.
Yes. So, my dear.
Yes.
What's your question?
Well, I remember what you said. The question is, I met someone. His name is Jamie.
All right, Sherry, we're going to pause that question.
Okay.
Do you still have a roof over your head?
I do. Thank you.
Really? What a surprise.
Yes. I'm so happy because I really feel like they're going to work with me, even though I might not have all the $1,000, but.
Okay.
Yes, Sarah.
Okay, so keep going. Work with them. Be as upfront as possible, and do the best you can to make it easy for them to work with you through this difficult time so you sustain the roof over your head, and come January 1st, there's no surprise on your door, okay? You're not out of the woods yet, Sherry, but I want you to focus the intention on staying and that the abundance comes. Okay, now back to the person that you met. What's their birthday?
January 1st, there's no surprise on my door. I heard what you said, Sarah.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. So, so after January 1st, am I still there?
Sherry, we're focusing on the intention. Didn't you had yourself out the door 3 weeks ago? Would you just focus?
I really
focus.
Okay, so focus. I'm focused.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
What's the birthday of the person? What's his birthday?
Jamie is 11/15. Okay. I forget what year. I think he's probably 34 years old, maybe.
Okay, nice person, energetic, funny. He seems to be going through a little bit of his own personal chaos, but very nice person. Yep. Okay, his energy's a little scattered right now. Oh, right. Spirit's laughing. I'm sorry. Match in heaven right now. A little scattered everywhere. Fairy dust everywhere, but it works. Okay. Two scattered people come together. They meet at the corner. No, just kidding. All right. So let me see. Jamie, has a nice vibration. I think this is a good connection, a good friendship. Is there a tie to music? I hear a lot of music around him.
Yeah, we both are into music.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Okay, and that's a synergy that I see. I see a connectivity with music. I see this love of music. I see performing. So it's good. It's a good connection. I don't have a timeline on it. He can get a bit odd, a bit peculiar in how he likes life. So sometimes he changes on a dime. And that's the part that I would say if you're looking for a long-term relationship, it might be difficult to hold that energy, all right? But a great connection, a great person, a great spirit says a great human companion for now. So this is good for you, all right? So I see good things coming for you with this, all right? It's good experience. Yes, good experience for you. Future is yet to be to unfold on this one. But it's a good companionship for you. And, keep working with them in the office. Do your best to gather as many, little acorns as possible so you can drop all the acorns in the office and say, here's my money. And they will work with you. And do your best to do some things on the side to get some extra money. All right, my dear? And you'll be fine.
I'm working on it. I think I only have like $800 so far, so I'm working on that, and hopefully that'll get me through to at least the end of January.
Okay,
Who knows? I don't know.
Well,
thank you, Sarah.
Hey, you're welcome. Play a number. You never know. All right, my dear. God bless you.
417. Thank you.
All right, honey. God bless you. Bye.
God bless you too. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. I've got to go to the Bronx, New York. The Bronx. I got to go to the Bronx. And I've got Jackie on the line. Jackie, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. Merry Christmas. How are you?
I'm doing great, Jackie. And how can I assist you tonight? What burning question do you have in your heart?
How my love life will be for 2018.
Okay. Is there a particular person you want to ask about from this 2017 time?
A person that I just met, yeah.
Okay. Because I feel like love has been a little removed and disconnected from you off and on from 2016, actually end of 2015. So about the past 2 years, love has been spotty. Is that true?
That's correct. I had a breakup in October 2016.
Okay.
With my husband.
Okay. And it was a relationship that was a little more long-term, yes? So in 2015 you were with that person, is that true?
Yes. Okay. Everything started changing in 2015.
Yes, okay. So this is the unfolding that I see here of this shift in energy. Now you have a much better idea of what you're looking for in love, yes? And you're looking for some consistency here and someone who's, I don't want to use the word reliable, but I want to say emotionally sound, like reliable emotionally, yes? Because you weren't feeling connected emotionally.
Very true.
Yeah, their moods and emotions were all over the place. I want to just ask the birthday of the person that you're with now, please, that you're dating or interested in.
September 24th, 1985.
Okay. Now, I feel like this individual is going through something in their career that they're getting ready to make a shift in their career. They're looking to up-level their career, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I see advancement and promotion. I feel like success and money are very important to them. They want to feel as if they bring something to the table. I feel like they, too, went through a long-term relationship that seems to have come to an end. I want to say that relationship was about either 3 years ago or it lasted 3 years. They give me the number 3, I have to honor what Spirit gives me. So when I hold that energy and I look at this relationship, I feel like he seems a little, here's the word, tentative. He's kind of stepping in, but you don't know where he stands with his heart. Is this correct?
Very true.
And it's also very new, very new. Do not get ahead of yourself. Spirit says you tend to try to figure everything out and make it work. You lead with emotions. Don't get emotional about this. Be very intense with the experience as it's happening and unfolding. He's a very unpredictable guy, and by that I mean he's spontaneous. And you're not always as spontaneous. You're much more security-based, and you have responsibilities, they tell me. You've got responsibilities. And so you can't just pick up and fly, and he's a little bit more flighty that way, yes? Okay. Sure. I see it's a nice connection. I see that 2018 does bring love to you. I do feel that you're ready for a vibrational match, a partnership in love. I feel like this gentleman, we have to move baby steps with him because I don't feel like he's ready for commitment. So you have to talk about the here and the now and not try to plan life. You're a planner. So if you start saying, and then in April, in Easter, we're going to do this, that to him is bossy and controlling. Okay? That's his interpretation of bossy and controlling. So don't make... You've talked about that. So don't make plans for the man. Let him make his own plans. Let him come to you and say, hey, this is what I'd love to do. Are you in? You know what? Spirit's like, let the man be the man. Can you do that? I know you're used to mothering boys, but this man is not a little boy to be mothered. Let him be a man. And when he behaves like a little boy, then just let him work through it himself. You don't need to fix him. Let him do his own work. All right? Okay. Nice. I like him. I like the vibration. He gives a good energy. He's also charismatic. So I think that intrigues you. All right? All right. So, yes, very wonderful vibration. Again, knowing that he's not ready for a commitment, I want you to stay centered in the now. And if you allow him to be who he is and you are who you are, and it develops over time, that's where the potential comes. Okay. All right. He needs to feel safe and not feel boxed in. There's a difference. Okay. Yeah. All right, my dear. Thank you, Jackie. How did you hear about the show? Facebook. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us on Facebook. Yes. One quick question because we're going to keep it moving tonight.
But my ex-husband keeps looking for me with, I know it's got an intention, I just don't know how to steer him away without him getting violent, in the sense of him thinking that I'm just shutting him down because I have someone new. I don't know what to do in that case.
Well, you don't need to tell him your personal life. You need to keep your distance. You need to tell him that, you care for him. You need to send him love. And you need to hold the space that you two had your time, and that it was a blessing to have your time, but the time is past, and that you want him to be happy, and that he'll always have a place in your heart. It's just that's not who you want to be with at this time. Okay. All right? Okay. And just let him be, all right? And I understand that he's emotional too, but just let it be. And the past is in the past for a reason, my dear. All right?
No problem. Thank you so much and have a happy New Year.
Yes, Happy New Year, Jackie, and thank you for following me on Facebook. I greatly appreciate it. Bye.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We are answering your questions here live on Facebook, live on Periscope, live on Twitter, and here live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 and on 1100 AM in Atlanta on WWWE. We can be heard on iHeart and TuneIn Radio. But right now, I've got some burning questions on Facebook, and I've got to pop onto Facebook. If you're on hold in Miami, don't hang up. We're going to come to you. We're going to Pembroke Pines. We're going to Lake Worth. We're going all across the nation. But let's see. We have a message here from Taya, and she has words of comfort for my friend Richard. Yes, I see this here. Let's see here. Richard's birthday. Words of comfort. So for your friend Richard, Taya, I see his wife passed over 2 years ago. And let's see. I think there's another part to this here. So he is, let's see here. I see that he's very disconnected and sad. And I'm made aware that there's a birthday anniversary coming up in the month of January, February. There's something coming up connected to them, either a passing or a birthday of one of them. And there's some connection from that as well. words of comfort is that she is always with him, and she was with him, and she was his wife for many, many years, and he cannot imagine his life without her. But I can tell you that she is in a higher vibration, a higher place of love. And I'm also seeing a lot of energy of flowers around her. So I feel as if there's a lot of love around her. When they show me flowers, they show me the fragrance of life. She lived her life to the fullest. She was a beautiful person, very fragrant in her expression of who she was, and that she's with him. And I do know that on or around this time of year, she has been pushing next to him, and I would feel as if he had a knowing or a sense, and I would love if Richard Thomas had an opportunity to talk to me directly, Taya. So please, you and Richard Thomas, visit my website, SarahSpiritual.com, and I'd love to have a personal session, and perhaps we can do one of my crossing over sessions, and we can make that connecting to the other side. So thank you so much for your wonderful question, Taya. God bless you, and Happy New Year to you and your friend Richard Thomas. Thank you. I welcome phone calls at 1-888-565-1470, but I've got to continue on my Facebook roll for just a moment. And Elizabeth wants to know if Spirit has a message for her. Elizabeth Colson. Elizabeth, yes, 2018. What a year of change and transition 2017 has been. And I feel as if you were feeling a bit displaced through most of this 2017 year. When I bring you into the 2018 year, Elizabeth, what I see is a sense of peace and energy of love and safety and compassion. And Elizabeth, on Facebook right now, what I feel around you is a sense of angels, like you've been talking to the loved ones on the other side, and you've been talking to Archangel Michael and Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Raphael. And I know that you're very well protected, and you have a lot of support on the other side. 2018 brings security, peace of mind, and the sense of belonging and love with you. Many loved ones on the other side around you, particularly a woman who seems to stand above you, feels as if it's a mother energy, Elizabeth. She is with you at this time as well. Thank you so much, Elizabeth, for your Facebook question. And we're going to go right back to Facebook. I know I've got lots of questions on the phone lines, but I've got Elizabeth Linger on the line. And Elizabeth, I want to talk about advancement for you. Elizabeth Linger, you have an opportunity for business coming for you. There's an opportunity for business advancement, career shift, and change. I feel as if this is a time that April of 2018 brings you opportunity for change and shift in career and business. You're going to create a lot of momentum in your financial and business life in 2018. I see a lot of money, security, and financial wellness, which is a great message to give anyone for the 2018 year, Elizabeth. And I'm so happy that I'm able to give you that Facebook message. Thank you so much. And I've got to go right back to the phone lines. Facebook questions keep coming. We are going to stay right there with your questions. And I'm going to go to, let's see, I've got to go to Greta. And Greta, she's in Miami. Greta, how are you?
Very good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Greta. And how can Spirit and I assist you as we close this 2017 and move on into 2018?
I would like to know if you see something in the future towards my career.
And Spirit tells me that, did you take a shift recently in the past year and a half to do a slightly different job than you were doing before, yes?
I didn't change my major. It's just a different field of, it's like
yes.
Different, a little bit different.
Yes, I see a shift. Career's the same, but I feel like we made a shift in our work, yes? I feel like the shift that you made in the past year and a half connected to career has put you on a different track to make another shift and have a deeper connection with the work that you're doing. I see a lot of growth coming. It's as if you've opened up a new opportunity, a new door of possibilities by the change you've made, yes? And at the same time, I feel as if you made it a little easier with yourself, because I feel like you were working very, very, very hard up until now, yes?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Sarah. I'm a little bit on the different track. I'm not working at all for a year, because I did have a different job assignment from my usual.
Okay.
But the last year,
so I'm going to pause you. I'm going to pause you. I'm going to pause you because this shift and change that you made has put you in the door of open possibilities. Because whatever the shift and change was, even if it put you on a different track and you have no work now, I see coming into 2018. The question was, what do I see in 2018? I see that door opening. I see doors of possibilities. I feel like that track that you were on before the disconnectment, and I think you have called before, yes? We've talked about this a bit before?
Maybe 4 or 5 years ago, because that's recently happened for the last 10 years, on and off.
Okay. So I'm seeing that this new track that you're on is going to open up doors of possibility. And it's some kind of healthcare industry or something, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, because that's this energy I have around you, healthcare industry, and I feel like this is going to put you on a better track, even though you have this disconnect in this past year and a half, year or so. I will take you into the February to March time, and I see new opportunities. Are you connected with the word they're giving me is placement program? Is there a placement program that works with you?
It can be with my work, yes.
Okay.
I'm a pharmacist, so I can be placed.
Okay. So I see a placement program that is going to assist you. I feel as if, you feel as if everywhere you go, people turn on you. Is that correct? Like you start out fine and it turns,
I feel like they don't notice that I applied, like I'm not existing.
Okay.
Like that.
All right.
Even though my qualification is very, appropriate for the place.
They are.
It seems like my resume is just passing through without even notice.
Okay. And you were working for an organization, yes? One of the bigger organizations, yes?
I was working for a very big chain, and after that, I quit. The life made me quit.
Yes.
That's it. It was like the door closed everywhere.
Okay.
Like a little bit here, a little bit there, but not constant.
Okay. I've got an open door coming for you, and I want to put you in not so much of the big chain, but there's a lot of organizations and pharmacies that have a holistic flair that are starting to open up. And even though you have your degree and your certifications, I also know that you have a belief that there's other alternatives that are there as well. Research,
I'm ready for anything.
Yes, research things that are of a different vibration, incorporating traditional medicine, traditional pharmacology, as well as things that have holistic energy associated with them. And let's put you in the place of February and March, looking for new work and getting new work. This is the intention I want to set with you as we close this 2017 year. Time is an illusion, but let's set this intention that by February and March, we are interviewing, if not already selected, for a position in a new location using your talents in an even different way than you were before, okay? A more versed way with a holistic connection, because I feel as if this will find a better group of people who are not, just not about the games of the world, if that makes sense to you. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you tell me if there is somebody watching after me there? Because I feel like I was being abandoned by people, by spirits there.
Oh, no, you have not been abandoned. You have not been abandoned. I am made aware of a grandmother energy that's on the mother's side. Your mother's mother has passed. Is this correct?
Yes, long time ago.
Long time ago. I have that woman who stands beside you. And I know that as far as partnership and love, you have been feeling very alone as well. Is that true?
Not really, as far as I know.
Okay, there seems to be.
As far as I know, I'm in a good relationship.
Okay, I see a disconnect. Is there stress there in this relationship? Because I see a disconnect in the partnership at this minute. But
I think I'm stressed because of the job, and that's how I'm putting this stress on somebody around me.
Okay, then take a breath.
I feel incomplete. Yeah, I feel
take
incomplete.
A breath. Your job does not define you, my dear. Job does not define you.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
but
you
I
very
see
much.
work coming to you. Thank you.
Have a very good year and a healthy one. Thank you.
Greta, Happy New Year. And how did you hear about the show, honey? From the other show when I was on?
My sister is a client of yours for a long period of time. So.
All right. Well, thank your sister, and God bless you. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
bye.
you very much. Bye.
1-888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're going to come right back and take your phone calls here live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk and 1100 AM in Atlanta on WWWE. And of course, Facebook. Keep your questions coming. I see Tammy Trotter, Lily Gonzalez, and so many other names popping across Facebook. Share the feed, everyone. Let's all join together and share the light. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away. You know, we're going to be right back.
Oh, the lights are shining. Everyone's heart is open now, 'cause it's Christmas time now. The children are ready for Santa Claus to come. The people are hustling and bustling to get gifts for everyone. The Christmas is in your heart.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had a feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune into our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay. Let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470, 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Holiday time, the trees are up, oh, the lights are shining. Everyone's heart is open now, 'cause it's Christmas time now. Children are ready for Santa Claus to come.
Yes, indeed. Christmas is in your heart. And Happy New Year, everyone. We're winding down 2017. And we are connecting to all of you here live and Spiritually Speaking with Sarah on iHeart Radio. Tune in on WWNN.com, on WWWE in Atlanta. And I'm going to go right back to the phone lines. We are piling up in Facebook questions. Keep it coming, because you know what happens. I leave here and I still answer Facebook questions. So if I don't get your Facebook question, that's quite all right. We are going to be in the feed connected to all of you. And I want to go to Midori in Lake Worth. Midori, how are you this evening?
Great. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. Happy holidays to you, Midori. And how can we assist you tonight?
I just wanted to kind of follow up about, I guess, like our last appointment, and just ask if there was any progress really with the relationship angle.
Okay. Do you have a birthday of someone you want to give me?
Yes. Mm-hmm. March 7th of 89.
Okay. You two seem to be doing a dance, yes? We kind of dance in, we're close, and then I see like a little distance, and then I see we reconnect. But there's a very strong heart connection with this person. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. And it's as if we knew each other from another lifetime, because it's unforgettable experiences you have together. And we have a lot in common with this individual, yes?
Yes.
Feels like a soulmate, yes?
Yeah, I'm almost afraid to say that out loud.
Yes. Well, soulmates are here because we're all connected. Not every soulmate is the life mate, but this is a very, very strong connection. I feel that there's a dance that you do is where you're all very intense, and then we kind of separate, almost like it's taboo, or we shouldn't be doing this, or it's too complicated. There seems to be a pull-away dance that happens. Yes, this is how I'm seeing this relationship.
I would say maybe because we're like, we're not living together, so we're like together for a couple of days and then we're apart. And then
we go apart, we go to work, and then we come back. Okay. So
right.
I'm seeing we're together, I see us apart, I see we're together, I see us apart. When I take you into the time between his birthday and your birthday, I see that this relationship is meant to come to a more solid ground. This relationship has been going on for, about 8-9 months, yes?
Just about, yeah.
Okay, this is what it feels like to me in time. So when I go to this time and I see you coming into, which will be about a year that you've known each other, between his birthday and your birthday, I see that we're ready to put it to the next level. I feel like you two are very compatible. I don't feel a lot of disagreements or miscommunications that go on. I see him as a very proud person, but I see him very grounded. This makes sense to you, yes?
Yes.
And we've talked about or joked about living together, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Joked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, many a truth is said in jest. So coming into this time between his birthday and your birthday, this is where I see the energy opens for us to take the next step in the relationship. Midori, live this to its fullest and enjoy every moment of the two of you, and leave the fear of other relationships behind. The only way you're going to know where this relationship can take you is to really be involved in the relationship and just be fully present in it. And just be who you are. And allow him to be who he is. And then you can see the dance that the two of you can have. It's a very powerful energy between the two of you. So allow it to reach its highest vibration, so that it can establish a permanency, a level of commitment that I see is possible in this relationship. Just honor it and look for 2018 to be the year of love. And when I was planning my New Year's collection, Spirit was telling me that, it's the power of love is the power that's behind 2018. So what better time to commit in love and to have that energy. What better time for all of us to be in the heart of love? It's a very powerful time.
Very true.
You're on track, my dear. Stay the course.
Okay. And I feel that there's like a move coming. Are you seeing that?
Physical house residence move?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, if we move in together, somebody's got to move.
Well, I wasn't necessarily wanting it to be that.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Okay. Well, I'm not quite seeing the move yet. I feel as if there's some other things that have to get put in order. Again, March, April, May seem to bring a lot of changes. I don't see you moving in the next 30 days. I don't see it that quickly. Yeah. Okay? I see maybe by June of this year, but I'm not feeling it yet, because when I don't feel it and they don't show it to me, that means something of free will has not been decided yet.
Okay.
All right? But if it's your intention to move, then write it down. And you know my New Year's kits. We've got that wonderful handy-dandy paper that allows us to write down the power of intention. So be sure to pop on by the center and grab a New Year's collection.
I sure will.
All right, Midori, thank you. Thank you for following the show. And I know you've been my client for many, many years. I honor you, and I respect the work that you do and your assistance with children. And God bless you, my dear.
God bless you, too. Thank you, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to go to Facebook. I've got some Facebook questions here, and then we're going to go right back to the phone lines. Let's see. We have Roberta. Roberta, we do have a message for you coming into 2019. Roberta, we have financial increase coming for you. I see new opportunities for work, additional work coming for you. And I'm also seeing a trip. I'm seeing a trip coming for you in the time of the April month. So I see April, you're able to get away. I see finances are on the move, on the rise, additional revenue, additional growth coming for you. So thank you, Roberta, for your Facebook question. I love answering questions on Facebook. We're going to keep Facebook questions popping up. But before I go to my next Facebook question for Miss Lily, hang on, Lily, on Facebook, and all the other Facebook questions, I've got to go to Denise in Pembroke Pines. Denise, how are you this evening?
Good. How are you? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, Denise. I know you've been following the show for years, and wow, we're on our 417th live show. So thank you for following us on Facebook and the show here, Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. How can I assist you tonight, and what's your burning question?
Oh, my burning question, I have many. But I don't know what this next year is going to bring. Everybody sounds so up at the beginning of the show, and then it started to taper off, and I don't want to be Debbie Downer, but I have so many concerns with my husband's health, and he's just Mr. Grouch. And
all right, I understand
I just don't
that.
know what to expect.
But all right, so 2018 is a time where a lot of energy is changing. And I see you letting go of some things that no longer serve you, and changing how you work, and streamlining work, and preferring to have a successful business, but not at the expense of quality of life. Your husband's grumpy because at this time of life, he thought he'd be retired and tripping the light fantastic. It hasn't worked out that way. He's had surgeries, he's had problems, and now he has a health concern, health crisis, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's not happy because this isn't where he thought he would be at this juncture of his life. Does this make sense to you?
Yeah, all of it.
Okay. And what I'm seeing here is that his grumpiness is also he's faced with some of his own mortality fears. So for the both of you, it's to sit down and say that the disease in the body, the misalignment of the cells, has no power. And that the spirit and the physical body, his spirit, his physical body, and the spirit and the energy of your love is so much more powerful, Denise, than any disease the body could have. I'm seeing this growth spurt in the relationship. Look beyond the grumpiness. Understand that. And when he's grumpy, just step away and ask the angels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, speak to him, heal him, open his heart, bring him back to the energy of love, remove him from fear and disappointment and hurt and pain. Open that energetic portal for him. You will see a shift in him. You will see the energy shift. My teacher was a master energetic shifter. So let's shift the energy for your husband.
Believe me, I try, and
I know it's not easy.
The hardest thing, no, it's not easy, and the hardest thing is that, you know, he's on oxygen and he refuses to tell his kids that he's got this illness, and the burden is that I feel all alone, and I'm holding the key to everything, and and it's hard when you can't share this. I mean, if something happens, I'm going to be the one to be blamed.
It's like you're the bad guy. I understand that.
Yeah.
How could you keep this from me? But you have to respect his wishes. But I'm going to say this to you, that it's actually a wise perspective. The more people who know about something that's disappointing and misaligned in the physical structure or in an experience, the more they put their energy and their worry in it. And we actually make it worse than it is. So even though your husband's trying to protect people, spiritually, he's actually doing a very wise thing by keeping it.
Okay.
And you're the keeper of that light of purity, and you're the holder of the light of healing. And you're not as alone as you think you are. Maybe physically we don't have people to talk about it with, but the angels are with you.
Okay. All right. I can only hope and pray for the best, and I will take your advice, because your advice has always been so helpful.
Well, it's my pleasure to assist you. I know we've navigated quite the bumpy roads, and your husband is a strong man, and he's looking to stay on the planet for quite a while longer. And
I hope so, because I thought he had a death wish.
No, he's just being, well, he's just being in the moment of his unhappiness and his uncomfortability. Okay. And I have his mother. His mother has passed. Yes.
Yes, she has.
Yes, because his mother's with him. His mother's with him.
I hope so.
She is,
because she's gone 28 years now.
She's with him. Yes, and he might have found himself talking about her a little bit more, but I have her standing with him, and something about the front yard, something about her front yard had to look a certain way. I don't know what she's talking about, but some energy about that.
I don't either, because I never met her. She died just the week before we got married, and he really didn't know her very well. But
she's with him now?
You know, I'm sure she's with him.
Is there something going on with your front yard right now?
I don't know. I'm standing in front of it.
Oh, okay. Something about the front yard, she's saying. So take a look. Maybe something's out of place. But I'm going to leave you with that, because you just popped in to stand above his energy so that I would know that he's not alone. And she's going to assist you guys with this. All right, my dear?
All right. Thank you. And Happy New Year, Sarah.
Yes, Happy New Year. It's going to be a good year. Just stay strong. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. And let's go to Facebook. Let's see what questions we have on Facebook, and then we're going to go to Pompano. Lily, let's see, we've got a spirit around in Lily's life, and Spirit wants to know how it's affecting her current relationship. Spirit is working with you in this current relationship, Lily, and I'm also seeing that this relationship that you're in now is meant to open up and blossom on a deeper level. I'm also being given that there's some birthday or anniversary that's coming up connected to the gentleman who's in spirit around you. They're telling me there's some significance in birthday, and that he's going to be with you during this time, this holiday time, in support of you and love of you. So, Lily, you're not alone from the spirit world, and I thank you so much for your Facebook question. And I'm going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got James, and James is in Pompano. James, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. How are you? I'm great.
I'm doing great, James, and happy holidays, happy new year. How can we guide you into 2018, my dear?
Well, that's why I'm calling. I want to know what Spirit wants to share, what I can expect for 2018, because 2017 has shaken up a little bit here at the end.
Yes, it shook up a bit. And was there a deal you were going to close and something kind of fell by the wayside?
Well, it's still pending, really.
Okay, I see a deal at this end of the year seems shaky, okay? Doesn't seem solid. Go back, cross your T's, dot your I's, take a look. Something doesn't seem right for this closing. Don't know if it's anything in your power, but this is what they're telling me. They're also talking about personal relationship. We're talking about personal love relationship. Is that true?
Yes.
Yes. Do you have an idea in your heart what you desire this outcome to be? Focus on what you desire. It's not for you to say it out loud. It's for you to focus on how you want this to, well, Spirit says unravel. Okay? It's almost like it's starting to unravel at a quick pace, and it's getting complicated, yes?
Well, it's unraveled completely. She's moved out.
Okay. Well, it's getting complicated because I see hostility now coming.
Oh.
Okay.
Lovely.
So I've got this unraveling, this opening up, it's just moving on. And this was something Spirit said was going to happen a while ago, yes? This seems familiar. So why are you surprised?
I'm not surprised.
Okay. What is it that you desire? And I actually feel from Spirit that she already has her eye on a different path for herself.
I would agree with that.
Okay. I see someone else or some energy of interest around her, but I feel there's some hostility coming back because she feels as if you robbed her of some valuable time in her life. This is words of Spirit based on her thought processes, okay? So what I'm seeing here now is that 2018 opens up for you wonderful possibilities. We have some paperwork and some, well, laborious things to handle in the dissolvement of the relationship, the marriage, the union, but trust that everything's going to open up and new things are going to come to you. And I see new relationships, not necessarily love, but new relationships to open up new possibilities for business and then eventually a new love life. Because Spirit tells me that the past 4 years have been spotty as best in the love life, yes?
Yeah, I would agree with that too.
Okay. So we're going to step into a new paradigm of relationship, a new paradigm of love, and that the relationship between you and your wife are connected, but it's disconnecting now. And just let it unfold. 2018 is a much more solid year. You feel on solid ground coming into the month of the May month being your month of birthday. So this is a powerful time for you. Until then, you're going to have to kind of, well, navigate some alligator-infested waters, but that's okay. We will write it all out, come to an agreement with her, and we will dissolve whatever we need to dissolve.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, James, for following the show and following the work. And you know what? Take a ride up. I think it's time that James got a New Year's kit for James this year. What do you think?
Probably so.
I think it's time for you to get your own New Year's kit.
All right.
All right, James. Thank you so much for calling into the show. And it will be a good New Year. And I wish you a very happy New Year.
Thank you so much, and Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
1-888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got Stephanie. And Stephanie, she is in Coral Springs. Stephanie, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. I'm doing great.
Great.
How are you?
I'm doing great, and how can we assist you?
So I'm really excited because I'm going to be doing my one-on-one session with you, so I don't want to steal from all that. But I wanted to just see if Spirit had anything for me today, and I wanted to say hi.
Oh, well, thank you. Hello. Yes, you have your one-on-one session, and we also have to have our mentoring session too, Missy. So let's get that on the books. I know you've been traveling, according to what I saw on Facebook, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, Stephanie, let me tell you this. The first thing they tell me is that coming into 2018, I'm seeing expansion. I'm seeing expansion in clients and business. I'm seeing expansion in the physical location where you work. I'm seeing growth coming for you there. I'm seeing a bigger following there. I'm not quite feeling it's time for you to leave your physical location of work yet. I feel that it has been good for your growth, and it has taught you some discipline, yes?
Yes.
And given you an opportunity to practice your art of healing, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm also feeling that you're going to take your business on the path that I know was designed. We kind of worked on that together on designing the business. I see the business going and growing into the path that we began. And I see it bringing some other elements of business into your current business paradigm. Okay, so I'm seeing new business ventures and work collaborating with the work program and plan that you already have in place. Does that make sense to you?
Yes,
okay.
Very cool.
Very cool. And it's going to be a really good year for love for you. It's going to be a really powerful heart-centered deepening of the relationship that you have. So for you, the New Year's collection of the power of love is going to be a powerful time for you.
Awesome. I can't wait to receive it.
Yes. All right, my dear. Thank you so much for calling into the show and celebrating with us the end of this wonderful 2017 and the 2018 year approaching. And we wish you much success and a very happy New Year.
Thank you, Sarah. Same to you.
Thank you, honey. God bless you. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. Before we go to commercial, we've got some calls on hold, but I do want to go to Facebook and see what we have on Facebook and what questions we have. Let's see. We have Lundi, and Lundi has a question. It's your first time watching, so we welcome you to our Facebook followers here on our Facebook. And let's see. Just curious to see what messages Spirit has for you. One of the things they tell me, Lundi, is that this is an opportunity for you to take better care of self. This is an important year of self-care and expansion and self-love. You're going to spend a lot more time doing things that nurture you because you are meant to nurture other people. So you need to fill your cup because you are going to be helping and assisting other people. Lundi, you're a very gifted person, very spiritually gifted, very intuitive, and I see a lot of energy of the angels and healing around you. And 2018 is going to be a very important year for your spiritual growth, and you're going to make quite an impact in your own life and assisting other people. So welcome, Lundi, for our Facebook family here. We welcome you on our Facebook live stream, and we hope you continue to join us every Wednesday from 5 to 8 p.m. here live on Facebook and, of course, live on WWNN. And we're going to take a minute and tell you all about my New Year's kit. You heard me talking about this fabulous New Year's collection. My New Year's collection is the perfect way to toast in the new year after you put down the champagne bottle. It is the most powerful, energetic collection that I've ever created. And if you love my monologue of this show and you love the way we answer questions and talk about love and forgiveness and enlightenment, and if you love the music that we have here live on air, I have many of those elements on my New Year's CD. And the kit also has a New Year's clearing bath that opens up all the possibilities for you in New Year's. We have our New Year's oil, our New Year's mist. We have our beautiful petition parchment. And on that petition parchment, you're going to be able to write your requests and your vision and intention for 2018. And this beautiful metallic candle that you light to put the light onto the path so that you can find your way to your destiny and your intention. And then we have this magnificent heart. And this heart is a rose quartz heart which taps into the power of love. And you can carry it with you or you can place it on a sacred space so that you have that beautiful heart that opens up the power of love and the rose quartz heart chakra. And it is a wonderful, beautiful package. It is my favorite one. I've been doing this for 10 years. Go to SarahSpiritual.com. That's SARAH spiritual.com. The product is on sale now for only $49.95, and you can put it with a Sarah Spiritual forecast reading if you'd like to know what 2018 has in store for you in many areas of your life and the many avenues that you experience in life. Then sign up for the whole collection, the New Year's forecast and the New Year's kit. And let's take 2018 to a higher level and be in the energy and the power of love. And as you're listening to me here live on WWWE in Atlanta on 1100 AM, then come on, go to your iHeart Radio app, your TuneIn app, or go to WWNN.com and continue to follow the show live here or pop on Facebook, Sarah Spiritual. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Lights are shining. Everyone's heart is open now, 'cause it's Christmas time now. The children are ready for Santa Claus to come. The people are hustling and bustling to get gifts for everyone.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Talk health, talk wealth, talk politics, talk 1470 and 95.3 FM, WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton. The Health and Wealth Radio Network. Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear. Health and Wealth Radio, WNN.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at SarahSpiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune into our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay. let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Yes, indeed. I am here live with Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, and we are connecting to all of you, all across the nation, answering your questions live, right here on air at 1-888-565-1470. And then we're right here live on Facebook, answering questions. I just love answering questions on Facebook. And let's see, we've got Trudy Young on Facebook. I'm saying hi to Trudy Young. I'm seeing Sharon's live on Facebook. I'm seeing Angela Gonzalez is on Facebook. We've got quite a few people on Facebook joining us. And we were just blessed before we close the hour to answer Lundi's question, which she's got a lot of positive energy and a lot of spiritual and expansion coming to her in the 2018 year. But I've got to go right back to my phone lines, and I've got to go to Boca. And I've got Michelle on the line. Michelle, how are you this evening?
Hi, Sarah. How are you? Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Michelle. And how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Good. Michelle, what is your question leading into the 2018 year? What is burning in your heart that we need an answer to?
Just wanted to see what Spirit had in store for me for 2018 as far as career, love, money, all of it.
All of it. Well, you know, we do have a forecast that's going to cover all that, but let me give you a snippet. Let's go into. So the first thing I heard, the minute I heard your voice, was they want to talk about love.
Okay.
They talk about love, and they're talking about the expansion of love, and they're talking about falling in love.
Okay.
Right? They're talking, are you open and ready and receptive to fall in love?
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm. And I'm hearing this song, when I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. So Spirit tells me you've been holding back, yes?
Yes.
You've been guarded. Oh, take down the fence, girl.
Take down the fence?
Yeah, because love is coming. Love is coming. There's a relationship coming. And I don't see the love in the circle of the people that you know. You know who you know, and you know them. But
So there's somebody I haven't met yet.
Someone you have, yeah, as Michael Bublé would say, you just haven't met him yet. Okay?
Okay.
So maybe you need to go dance around a subway somewhere and sing a few songs, but you just haven't met him yet, okay?
Okay.
I know we've had some love interests. I know we have some wonderful people that are in your circle, but I feel like you've experienced all that you can from those intermittent love relationships, those connections, those heart connections that never really got past a certain level. And part of it had to do with where they were at their life. And the other major part was that you were attracting people who would only go so far in the heart-to-heart because you were being guarded.
Okay.
Now, Spirit says, lose the guard. This is the time for you to have love in your life. And when I take you into, I know your birthday's coming in the next month time, but I feel that this opens the portal of love. I feel like you still have a little more work to do on trust.
Okay.
Like, I don't know that you trust people. And and I'm feeling like sometimes you don't know whether they're full of you know what, so you kind of get a little, So I want you to just trust your intuition, trust your intuitiveness, and put your heart out there. And by putting your heart out there, you're going to attract someone who, like you, is open and fun and spiritual and intuitive, but also grounded. You're very grounded.
Yes.
And you like security, and you like when people say they're going to do something, they follow through. That's important to you.
Absolutely. Very important.
And I also see that we're navigating some family things at the same time. That's why I feel like you're opening up your heart to love yourself, love family, patience with family, being a caretaker in family, yes? And I'm feeling that we're kind of taking care of some things. And then as we move through the year, when I take you into July, I feel like that love partner has stepped in by then.
Okay.
So I take you from the window of the end of January, which is birthday time, to July. And this is this window of love. And, you know, I want you to walk around going, I don't know where, I don't know when, but love is coming my way. I don't know where, I don't know when, but love is coming my way. And I want you to be in this high vibrational energy that love will show you the way.
Okay.
All right? And it's going to be a good year of love. I know the finances have been spotty, but 2018 brings a little more stability. But I see building of business, and you know that you have some ideas for business, that it's time now with all the distractions, now that you have some stability in some income, for you to go back. Let's revisit the things that were possibilities of journeying to more money, journeying to more expansion, journeying to more recognition.
Yes.
Okay, for your creations, for your product and your ideas, yes?
Yes.
Okay, and I know that's something that you and I can pick up on now that things seem a little more settled energetically, yes?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, Michelle, well, thank you so much for calling. Thank you for following the show, following me on Facebook, and of course, sharing your love and light with us at the center and being one of my students. I thank you so much.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Give my love to everyone. All right?
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. 1-888-565-1470. And we're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got Joey, and Joey is in Hollandale. Joey, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great, Joey. And how can Spirit and I assist you as we tap into this 2018 portal and see what's coming?
That's great. Actually, I'm excited. Something inside me is excited.
Yes.
I just wanted to confirm with you, something peculiar happened to me. I did the Christmas Eve thing, not the Christmas Day dinner.
Okay.
And I kind of felt like being alone. I said, I got to be alone.
Okay.
And it's like I enjoyed my party. Everything was great. It was wonderful. And I came home and I found myself crying over a relationship that was done 17, 18 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a very strong relationship compared to other relationships. There was not one argument in 3 years.
Mm-hmm. And so it kind of left you kind of baffled as to why did that relationship have to end. So the minute I heard your voice, I started to draw something. And, of course, I can't really draw, but my spirit made me draw a heart, right? And there's an arrow coming through it. So what they show me is that, it was like there was something kismet. There was some Cupid aspect of this love that pierced your heart. And it reminds me of a song that says, I promise there will always be a little spot inside of me, a tiny spot deep in my heart that stays in love with you.
I know the song very well.
I love that song. And I see this energy that there's a piece of you that's still connected to that person because it was a for real love. It was a heartfelt connection on the most unconditional plane possible. But it, like seasons, unless you live here in South Florida, we don't really get too many seasons. But like seasons, it changes. And the relationship time had passed, and we needed to go our separate ways, but you fulfilled the contract. But because it was a time, Joey, and this is where I see the sadness comes in, it was a time when you felt free to be who you were. Free to love, free to be silly, free to be uninhibited and authentic, and that individual was able to be similar personality at times and free to be themselves, and for you two to have differences and yet blend. This is the releasing of that and the mourning that it no longer is with that person, but by releasing those tears, the tears pave the way energetically and wash away the resistance so that new love can come of that vibration and better. So it was truly like a closing of that. It's almost as if we know someone has passed and we love them, we miss them, but we know that they're no longer suffering, they're in light. We know that they're no longer physically here. They're always in our heart. And the tear is the releasing of the physicality, the physical memory of them. And so you release that physical memory of this love life with this individual so that now a new love will come for you. And I think Spirit had said it another time you called that love is coming for you, yes?
Yes, many times, yes. And I had a feeling that that's kind of like a little bit what you were going to say when I called in.
Yes.
Even before I called, well, actually, right after I called, I mean, I connect with your voice, you know that.
Yes,
and, but I thank you because basically a lot of the times that I ever consulted with somebody else, it's so close to my emotions, sometimes I can't see.
Right.
And a lot of people have told me, let it go.
Yeah.
But the way you stated it makes me feel much better because there's always, I go, how am I going to let it go and forget it completely? This was like a fairy tale come true. We never argued, I had a fight. We actually were in tears one time saying, and I want to share it also with the audience because this is possible. We looked at each other and we said, why did it take us so long to meet? This is how deep this went.
Right.
And I understand, I've transmuted, I used the violet flame. In one of the calls that you told me, you said, you need to work with the violet flame, you're getting closer to a relationship. And I go, I know which relationship this is. Because I've had 4 serious ones that I've actually moved in with.
Right.
But what you told me now really means so much to me, Sarah, because a lot of people tell me you need to do more letting go, more transmuting. Like going, and there's actually, I could actually at the beginning, back in 1999, I could actually feel my chakras tearing apart.
Right. Because it was a piece of you.
Put into your message, huh?
Because he was a piece of you, and I say this to you and everyone. There's that very cliche saying, better to have loved and lost than never loved at all. But I say this: if you truly, truly, with every aspect of your heart, love someone, how could you not have a spot for them in your heart? And the energy of love is so infinite that there's plenty of room to love many people, and we love people in different ways, and there'll always be a person or two that, well, they stand out. They stand out because the connection was so real, so moving, vibrationally, and in this energy of love. And that's why I love the line of that song. I promise there will always be a little spot inside of me, a tiny spot deep in my heart that stays in love with you.
That stays in love with you. I remember that song. I can't think of who sings it right now.
Well,
Stays in love with you.
Yeah, Michael Feinstein does it. Which books are yours? Which hopes and dreams have come to be, and which are mine? Our lives are tangled up like branches of a vine. And though we don't know where and no more when, we'll find ourselves in love again. And it goes on to say that there's always a spot in their heart.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
It's beautiful.
So it's a beautiful song.
It's accurate. I mean, we had the exact same year that we were born. We had the same, Venus and Mars were the exact same position. In other words, everything was about spontaneity. It was about go, and about trust and just love. And it was basically, there was no arguing. And I was like,
right. But he paved the way. You guys paved the way for each other, and now it's open. Everything's open for you. And new love is coming.
In other words, she's not really thinking about me. It was just me completing.
Well, it doesn't mean that they're not thinking about you, because chances are when we think of someone, they're passing through our mind because we're feeling them.
Birthday was on his birthday was December the 21st, which was kind of, I wasn't even thinking about it. It just came out of the clear blue.
Just came out of it, because it's right there inside of you.
I just went to Christmas.
Absolutely.
And I came back, and I'm like, okay, what's this all about?
Yeah, but it's just the feeling.
I observe the emotions. I don't sit there and go, for me,
No, just let it pass through like the wind passes through the leaves. Well, thank you so much for your call, Joey. I greatly appreciate it, and I wish you a very happy holiday season as we close this year, and a very, very happy new year.
Same to you. I look forward to a lot of wonderful things for you and me too, and everybody else who's listening as well.
Thank you so much, Joey.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
God bless. Bye.
1-888-565-1470. And we're going to go right back to the phone lines. And I've got Brooke on the line. And Brooke is in Florida. Brooke, how are you this evening? Brooke, are you there? Okay, well, let's see. Do we have Miss Brooke?
Hello.
Hi, Brooke. How are you? You're on Live with Sarah Spiritual. How's everything?
Oh, this is actually Amanda.
Okay, Amanda, I guess we lost Brooke, but that's okay. I'm sure Brooke will pop back on. And Amanda, how are you tonight?
I'm good.
Good, Amanda. And how can Spirit and I assist you?
Well, there's a lot of open and loose ends that I thought was going to be dealt with before I entered 2018. With finances and career and relationships. So I kind of wanted to see where am I headed in the new year.
Well, round and around you go. Where you stop, nobody knows. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, in career, I feel like it's time for you to make a shift, go into a different division or department. Does that make sense to you? There's some elevation coming for you in this new year. Does that make sense to you? There's some new vibration of abundance coming to you, and it's not from the same way that you're used to generating revenue. I feel another vibration of abundance comes to you. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, because I've been wanting to leave my job for a little while now.
Yes, well, all your bags are packed. You're ready to go. You're leaving on a jet plane. You're out. It's a matter of setting the intention, seeing it before you, and scoping out jobs that are similar yet different so that you don't find yourself caught in the same snares that you were caught in. in that particular way, yes?
Okay.
Okay. I'm also seeing here that there's a lot of love for 2018, but I feel as if we're healing or ending or completing some past emotional baggage. Does that make sense?
A lot, yeah.
Okay. So, I'm saying your bags are packed, you're leaving on a jet plane, but girl, you're going to have to empty the trunk because you got some emotional junk in your trunk that we need to clear out. I feel as if the hurt is big within the heart, yes?
Yeah.
And we haven't finalized some things? Is there something that we have to finalize in this relationship, either emotionally or physically?
I think a little bit of both.
Okay.
It's been lingering. It's like, I think we both are kind of like, I don't know.
Okay.
We both kind of know, like, I think I want it and he wants it too, but there's a big age difference, so it's been back and forth.
Okay.
So we both kind of like, and I said to myself, I'm not going to let this push on into the new year, so we either need to be done with it or whatever.
Put it together. Okay. So there's some finalization. I love the way as humans we set a timeline. We set a timeline and we say it's got to be done by. So everybody listen up. New Year's, man-made date on the calendar. Valentine's Day, man-made date. The only date that's actually true to you and your personal journey is your birthday. Everything else is something that was created because someone said this is how it is.
Right.
Okay. But the day you come in and the day you exit the planet are the only true vibrational spots in the portal of energy that have anything to do with you personally. And everything around us vibrates around the new year of your birthday. So whenever we are celebrating our birthday, we're celebrating our new year, our new next year to unfold before us. So new year is just something that was created, probably to create commercialism in some capacity in finances and business. But we picked a time in the calendar where, yay, we're going to get excited about what's to come. So it's wonderful because in every human being's life, if you celebrate New Year's, you have 2 New Years, your birthday and January 1st. So that sets the intention. So for everyone listening, on the New Year's Eve, set your intention and revalidate and reevaluate your intention on your birthday, because it's a marker of time that you can choose to attract that, because the veil of energy, the vibrational frequency connected to you in the law of attraction and vibration is very thin and very powerful. In other words, we can penetrate further into the universe, just like I do when I hear from spirit. And you can yank down exactly, or yank to you. Of course, heaven's not necessarily up. It's all around us. So we're pulling towards us everything we desire. So begin the envisioning of, I want a love partner. I want a loving, loyal relationship with someone who's a vibrational match. I see the relationship unfolding. I see someone who's ready for commitment, someone who's open and ready to be fully enmeshed in this relationship that I desire. And if the person steps forward, mazel tov. If they don't, we're not taking them into 2018. It just ain't happening. But you don't have to go, if it's not here by this day, whatever. Whatever. It will be what it will be. So don't lose yourself in the details of it all. What emotionally is holding you back in this 2017 year, release that and move forward. If someone is meant to come with you, I promise you, they're going to come.
Okay.
All right? Love finds a way. And love always has the perfect time. Love is always perfectly on time. And it's not always in the timeline that we think it needs to be. And then people get impatient. And when you get impatient, then you blow the whole thing.
Okay.
Love has to unfold naturally. Okay. All right, my dear. Okay. Is this your first time calling into the show?
It is.
Well, welcome to our show, Amanda. How did you hear about Spiritually Speaking with Sarah?
I am actually in your email list.
Oh, wonderful.
I met you at another event, like in person.
Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for following me and opening our emails. That's always good to have a good open rate. And thank you for joining us on the show. And I hope you follow me on Facebook on SarahSpiritual and follow all the wonderful messages Spirit gives me every day that I share with everyone, Amanda. Thank you so much.
Okay.
God bless you and Happy New Year. Bye.
You too.
Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go to Facebook, and we're going to go buzzing right over to Maine, because we've got Jasmine, who's just a bit chilly up there in Maine, I'm sure, and then we've got Trudy, and she's in Coconut Creek, and we've got other people all across the United States. So stay with us, everyone. It's holiday time, and we are all connected. Don't go away. I'm going to be right back.
Holiday time. The trees are up. Oh, the lights are shining. Everyone's heart is open.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune into our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay. Let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
here live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk. And we're spiritually speaking with Sarah. That's me. And we're connecting to all of you here. And I hope that those of you in Atlanta listening on 1100 AM that you popped on over here to WWNN. And I've got to go right back to the phone lines. I think it's a little chilly in Maine. Let me see how Miss Jasmine is doing in Maine. Jasmine, how are you? Jasmine? Do we have Miss Jasmine on the line? Okay, we seem to have lost Miss Jasmine, so I'm going to go to Coconut Creek, and I've got Trudy on the line.
Hi.
Trudy, how are you?
Hi, Sarah.
How are you?
I am fabulously fabulous. How are you?
Wonderful.
How are you?
I am doing great. I'm doing great. So glad to connect with you here live. It's been a while since I saw your smiling face at my Expedito Enlightenment Center.
I know. I'm overdue. I am overdue. I am so overdue. And before 2018 comes, you will see me face to face, I promise.
Well, I look forward to that. Schedule's a little tight, so I don't know if you're going to be able to keep that promise. Rumor has it Sarah Spiritual's booked in advance, but you might as well pick up the phone and make a phone call.
Spirits need to connect with you, and they will find a spot for us.
All right, then by George, you better get on the line and call tomorrow the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. All right, bloody hell, woman, let's go. Let's go.
I have it programmed.
So, my dear, how can I be of assistance to you for now, since you're planning on seeing me before the end of the year?
Well, for now, I have a question.
Yes.
There is something in my horizon in London, and I need a bit of enlightenment as it relates to this love interest in London.
Now, was there a business something with work or some opportunity that brought you there, or was it a business connection?
Work.
Yes, okay.
It was work that
brought you together.
That took me to London.
Yes, so I see business brought you to London. And in London, I see that the heart fell in love, yes?
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
And
it's been a while.
It's been a while.
I forgot what this thing called love is.
Yes, well, the heart is open, yes? And it's most open because what I see is that the person is very receptive to love, yes?
Okay.
And they're very, the word spirit gives me is intrigued with you, yay?
Oh, okay.
Very, very intrigued. And I feel as if there's a trip planned, yes, back to London.
In 4 days.
No wonder you've got to see me before you go to London, eh? All right. So, we're going on a love quest. Good God. All right, Mom. Let's see what we can muster up here. So I feel like it's a love connection. I feel like there's this connectivity. I feel there's this universal flow. I feel that they are eclectic and artsy like you. Yes, they have an artsy feel to them. Yes.
So much more than me.
Yes, I see arts around them. It's not like I see some stuffy businessman, eh? I don't see that. I see a very...
he's in finance.
Yes, but he's not stuffy. I'm not seeing a stuffy man. I'm seeing an artsy man.
Okay.
Very full of life and energy, yes? And he is calling you to come, yes?
Yeah, he is.
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain, but in Artford, Edinford, and Hampshire, hurricanes hardly ever happen. But for you... what part of London are we going to?
Barkin. That's the name of the place, yeah.
All right. So there's Barkin love. So the heart is barking for love, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the love is coming. I see this connection. I feel a stay of time. You're going to be there for a period of time, yes?
My period of time is like 24 hours.
Just 24. Why are they giving me 10? I hope you pack a longer bag stay than that, because I got like 10 days, the number 10 there. So You may
Holy
not.
Mary State. The Holy Mary. No, actually, that 10 you're seeing is his birthday. It's July 10th.
Okay. Well, thank you, oh seeing
my.
interpreter. Okay. Oh my. Lions
Oh
and
my.
tigers and bears. Oh my. But I do see, if you're only for 24 hours, I do see you going back for a longer stay very shortly. And I am seeing the potential of him making a trip here because he wants to be in the Florida sun.
Yay.
It's bloody cold
Yay.
over there right now, you know. Bloody cold.
Frickin' cold.
It's freezing.
Frickin' cold.
So
yeah.
you better be ready, my dear, because it's going to be chilly.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay? So I see that this is an important connection. I see that not only work brought you together, but work will also continue to have your paths cross. Live in the moment. Live fully enmeshed in this moment and enjoy this connection of love. It's going to be a very powerful time for you.
Okay, it's about time.
Yes. Love will lead the way, my dear. And 2018 is the power of love. So seize the opportunity to be fully vested in your heart, live in your heart, be one with love, and allow it to unfold. All right?
Okay.
And have a spot of tea. And don't
you know
forget
what?
to call
You're
the
so
center. Have a spot of tea.
I love you to the moon and back.
Thank you, honey. Thank you. So good to reconnect with you. And you know what? Call the center and get on the emergency hotline. I got to see Sarah Spiritual ASAP because I've got a waiting list. So get on.
You
All
know
right,
what?
my dear.
I'm going to see you soon.
I know.
I love you.
Listen, I love you, and I know you.
I
know
love you.
Thank you. Thank you, honey. God bless you.
You stay well. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. 1-888-565-1470. So we've got chilly in London, but for now we're going to go up to Maine, because in Maine, well, the rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain, but in, well, Maine, it's still a little chilly. And I know a lady who's got like a bunch of puppies and a baby up in Maine, freezing their you-know-what's off. So we've got Jasmine on the line. Jasmine, how are you?
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Good, good. So 2018, time for change for Jasmine. We need change. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. And if anybody's looking for some Florida sunshine, it would be you, sunshine girl. Yes?
Yes.
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 So what's your question leading us into 2018, Miss Jasmine?
Oh, I'm just wondering if, so we decided to come down and stay with, you know, Nico's parents.
Okay.
And I'm wondering how that's going to be, if that's going to work out, or if we're going to find a place pretty soon.
Well, you're going to stay with them, and I feel, well, first of all, you spend time with them up there, yes?
Yes, in the summers, but they're usually working, so we don't spend a lot of time with them.
Okay. So they're working, and they're going to be doing what they're doing here in South Florida anyhow, so they'll be a little busy, you'll be busy. But being with them is good because it'll also allow you a little flexibility so that you can, you know, kind of reconnect with some of your old friends, like SarahSpiritual, and spend some time. But I do feel like you're going to have a rental. There's going to be like a short stay place that may have an opportunity for you to purchase. I feel like you have to be there physically and spiritually to manifest and bring it forward.
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking to come at what time?
We're probably leaving in 2 weeks.
Okay. So you should be here by around the 17th, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. I see the energy. I see you coming, and I feel like you're going to be with his parents unless you find it so convenient. But I feel like you'll be with his parents for about 3 to 5 weeks, and then you'll have your place. All right, but you need to go and look and see and feel the energy of some place, and you'll be fine.
Okay.
So it's going to be good for you to come back for a bit. And then I see a lot of new expansion and horizons of business and opportunities coming for you and for Nico in this 2018 year. And then ideally we'll have a session when you get back home.
Yes, definitely.
All right, my dear.
Do you see his health getting any better? Because he's had a health issue for 2.5 years, and he has like a lot of pain.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see that getting better?
And he's got pain, but he also has joint pain too, yes?
Yeah. Mostly like nerve pain in the back of his neck.
Well, I feel mobility, joints. Did they look into if there's something out of alignment there?
No, it was an allergic reaction to
that I remember. That I remember. I remember that whole thing. But I don't know. I feel like something's still a little bit out of alignment. So let's take a look at that and see. Something may also be hindering the healing and the flow of that. So let's take a look at that. Let's go to get an MRI and go to a good neurologist and see what else is there.
Okay.
All right, my dear. All right. Well, safe travels.
I look forward to seeing you.
Oh, I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you. I can't believe I've known you for as long as I have. So I'm so grateful for you and much love to you and everyone. And I will see you when you get back here into Sunshine, Florida.
All right. Love you.
Love you, honey. God bless you. Bye. Happy New Year. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
1-888-565-1470. And I've got to go right back to the phone lines, and then we'll pop on over to Facebook. So we'll line up some Facebook questions. But I've got someone who's in California, and I've just got to take this call because kind of fascinated. We've got Jewel on the line. Miss Jewel, how are you this evening?
I'm good. Thank you for taking my call.
You're
How
welcome,
are you?
Jewel. Good. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays. Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. Wow, this is exciting.
It is exciting. How can I be of assistance to you tonight on this journey that you're on?
Yeah, I'm on a journey. I just kind of want to see what you or my guides see coming for me in the new year, and if they have any advice for me and my work and finances. And
perfect. So first thing they bring into me is I'm bringing in the muses. So I have the muses with the energy of the music. I'm also seeing some creation of music, almost like we're writing, creating a new vibrational piece. And the word they give me that's optimal is vibrational piece. So it's not just music, it has a vibrational component to it. And I'm also being led to feel as if you're creating some tool to produce music. Is there some tool to produce music, some instrument or something that you've worked on?
I'd like to be able to manifest that. I've been thinking about some ideas, and I haven't created it yet, except in my mind and on paper. But
it's coming. It's coming. 2018 is the year of that coming to manifestation. Funding is coming for it as well. I feel like you're going to meet some people that are going to be of assistance in bringing this instrument, this vibrational piece, to the masses. And I feel it's very powerful. And I feel like it not only touches the people's hearts musically, but also does something in tuning them or attuning people. Very powerful energy. And that's what a lot of the music that you do does, correct? We don't just please them and entertain them. There's something vibrationally that attunes them with the universal flow of music and their own frequencies, yes?
Absolutely.
You're very fascinated by that, yes. And oh God, we're going to go in a place I don't normally go, but I'm going to talk about. And you believe that there's a vibration from an outside the galaxy force, so yes, of an extraterrestrial energy that assists you too, a vibration outside. Well, what most people are familiar with, yes.
Absolutely.
And I've got a very high frequency coming to you in this year, and I bring you in the month of February, and Spirit tells me that February opens up a portal of energy of changes for you. Is there a thought or an idea? I feel that you're settled now, but are you contemplating a move? Even though you feel settled, is there an idea of moving? Because I feel a move is around you or around the corner for you. You have free will, but I see it there.
Yeah, I see that this is not my final resting place.
Yes.
And this is the temporary place, but I'm wondering about, because I can't really do all my work here in my home, and I've considered whether I'd buy this place as an investment, but I don't see myself living here. It would just be an investment and to resell, but I don't see myself living alone either.
No. 2018 Power of Love energy, it is a partnership year, but it's partnership in multiple areas of life, partnership of business, partnership of love. I feel that you've attracted quite a new family of connections in this past 2 years, and the latter half of this year opened you up to a new demographic of people, yes?
Yeah.
And I see from that demographic we're gonna attract some love coming to you.
Wonderful.
It's going to be a powerful year for you. You ease into it a little quiet, and then it's like, bam, February comes and things start moving.
Good.
I trust I've been of assistance to you tonight, Jewel.
Yes, you have. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and thank you for reconnecting with me and following the show. And I look forward to further conversations on Facebook and here live on my show. Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Happy New Year. Yes. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We're going to go right to Facebook. We've got to answer a question on Facebook, and then we're going to go right back to the phone lines. And let's see, it's been a challenging year. Caring for her mom, Nancy Perez says, as well as a lack of finances. What does Spirit see for me in 2018? Well, her financial situation has been very challenging and bleak. I feel that we have not been able to work, not been able to generate revenue, and what we have had come our way has been spotty as best. I also see from Spirit, Nancy, and it's very important that you honor this, that you needed to take a rest. You needed this downtime. You needed this time with Mother. You needed time to care with Mother. And you needed the time to take care of yourself. And I'm seeing in this March month of 2018 that some new doors start to open for you. And I see that there will be they start you in a part-time capacity, some kind of part-time work, and then it begins to grow. I'm also made aware, Nancy, that there's going to be some other business ventures that you're going to be a part of in this 2018 year. 2018 brings the opportunity for you to find an even pace, to have caring for Mother. I know it's very important that you stand by Mother's side, and it's important that you are the one to care for Mother, but you will find a way to have someone assist you in the caring of Mother so that you can have some life and generate some revenue for yourself. And what I see is that 2018 will have some challenges due to Mother's health, but as you move through 2018, it'll become more manageable for you. I thank you, Nancy, for your Facebook question, and we wish you a very, very happy New Year and much success to you and healing angels around your mom. Thank you so much. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I think we had lost Brooke at one time, so we're going to try to connect with Brooke again. Brooke, how are you? You're on live with Sarah Spiritual.
Hi, I'm here. I apologize about that.
Oh, that's quite all right. It happens to the best of us. Somehow we just get disconnected. So how may I assist you as we close this 2017 year and we get into 2018?
Well, I just wanted to, like everyone else, probably everyone else who's called tonight, just see what's in store for 2018.
Okay, great. So, Brooke, you talk to angels, please. I see a lot of angels around you, or you talk to Spirit and your guides, yes?
I try to, but I'm not very good at it.
You're talking, they're listening, so obviously you're doing a very good job because I've got angels around you. I got spirit guides. Somebody's listening, honey.
That's really reassuring to hear.
All right. So I also feel that you have explored in the past 2 years your spiritual path a bit more, yes?
Yes.
And we've tried to incorporate meditation in our practices, yes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm also feeling that, I feel like journaling. Do you journal? Are you writing? Because I've got some stories coming through you or some information that you have to put on paper, Brooke. Does that make sense to you?
I'm not a journaler, but I do write a lot of things on paper. I like the feel of paper as opposed to, phone and things
yes,
like that.
I've got you writing, okay? So I have the pen in your hand. You may not be a journaler, but I feel like some of your ideas are good. Some of your notes are good. Yes. And if you're making lists, then keep making your list because at least somebody's organized here. That's good to know.
Yes.
So keep writing. True. Keep writing. Spirit talks about 2018 offering a different aspect of career, almost as if you want to morph your career a bit. You want to make a shift and a change that is going to bring you additional revenue, but also prove to be a bit more rewarding for you. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, I'd like to know what that's going to be because I've been trying for so long and I just feel like there's a block there.
Well, I wouldn't call it a block. I would say that things in the universe are getting ready and that you're opening up your belief barriers to believe that you can be the woman. I am the woman who deserves and has it all right? And okay. I feel that it's finding your niche. You're fine-tuning the niche with which you wish to work, and that is going to make a tremendous difference for you. And you will come to that realization in the beginning half of this 2018, and you will find work can be stressful, but a slightly less stressful work, and a more rewarding, purposeful experience at the JOB. And this brings more joy, more harmony, and you begin to attract better relationships and connectivity with people.
Okay.
All right, Brooke, how did you hear about the show?
On the radio, online.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Do you have time if I ask some specific questions?
Ask a specific question before we close out our hour. Go right ahead.
I mean, specifically in terms of the career, or just, where I'm going to be living, or, having some kind of income coming in that's going to be able to be self-sustaining. If you have any specific tips or anything you see specifically about that.
There's something going on with health and wellness around you, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're not quite stable in our own personal health, is that true?
Yes.
Okay. You've got to take care of yourself right now. Then that moves forward, and as you become more stable in health, then you begin to use what you've learned in health to be of assistance to other people. And you build a career around some aspect of that, coupled with your learned studies from school, yes?
Yeah,
because I have a lot of administrative energy around you. Did you study something administrative, or have you worked in administrative capacity at one point?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So we're going to blend health, wellness, administrative energy together, and that will put you on a path. Be gentle with self. Self-care is critical for you right now.
Right. I agree with you on that. I have one last question, if there's any advice you can give me. I've felt the last few years, I used to be a very efficient person who could get things done, and I just feel like a block is there. It's very difficult for me to get started, to do anything, to have any motivation.
You're very foggy. It's very foggy. I understand that.
Yeah.
You're like walking in circles, like a puppy chasing his tail is how you feel. Yes, I understand that.
Exactly.
Yes. Brooke, what we could do is if you go to SarahSpiritual.com, when you have a moment and when it's in alignment with your abundance, then pop onto my website and let's schedule a general session and we can cover some aspects, and I give you some tips of things you can do to shift the energy when we're feeling that cloudiness. It's a bit more than we can go on as we're closing out the show, my dear.
Right, I understand.
All right. Thank you so much. You're welcome, and thank you for following the show, and a very, very healthy and happy new year, my dear.
You too. Thank you, Sarah.
Bye. Well, our 417th live show as we come to a close here, live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 The Talk, and as we were heard in Atlanta at 1100 AM, WWWE. On behalf of myself, Sarah Spiritual, and everyone who assists me in putting this show together, and all the ones who assist me at the Expedito Enlightenment Center, and my family and my friends who have been my greatest supporters on this journey of making a difference in this world. I take the light that was given to me by a very miraculous man, and I shine it out and I pass it on to you. Each one reach one, heart to heart, soul to soul. Let's remember that, we all put our shoes on one foot at a time, and you never really know what someone's going through in their life. So look at them in love and compassion and the energy of peace, and remember that everything has its time, and allow it to come to you. Be in the energy of love, for 2018 opens the great capacity of love, and love will bring all the changes that you desire. I thank you. God bless you. Happy holidays. Happy 2018. I will see you at the beginning of the 2018 year. God bless you. Good night. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
Everyone's heart is open.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit